Hi, so initially my video was stuck and I was unable to create that EC2 templates where it can automatically do the auto scaling. So once again my virtual machine gets stuck here. So in the next video you can see all its full. So already I have attached all those report. So I have created one group where it's like VCC auto scale template, and within that I have added permissions like how should be that template and all those. So if you go here, so in that template you can go like I have created IAM roles, then which instance it should utilize, T2 nano, then region, then I have also added like policies, security groups and all those things. And in the VM also I have run that command, so it has given like region Southeast Asia and which type of template it is. But unfortunately now it's not working. Initially it was working. You may be going to see into the next video. So now what happens, I have mentioned already. So I am running one that code file, which is I have pushed that code to the GitHub here. So we are launching one CPU monitor.py file, and that file will check, like it will constantly going to get the CPU usage, and if the CPU usage is going 75%, then automatically it will try to call that AWS client. So here we have added all those settings configurations into the AWS environments, and in that templates we have added these. So for that skill test we are just running like sudo apt install trace, and we are giving this trace limit. So next we will going to see all those videos. So I utilize here AWS sometimes, since I have created users roles and policies, then for each users given the each permissions, like some permissions given like auto scaling and EC2 instance full access. Okay, so now that machine is stuck and I can't do here not copy paste is happening, you can also see here like URL like CPU test and all things. And at the end that code was running. I was trying whole day, but now what happens, it was not working. uh, Sometimes that's getting hangs. So yeah, but it was a great learning experience for me, and I have added all those things here very clearly. So I hope you will support me and give the full marks. So thank you. Hi, myself Yogesh. So today I'm going to record that one assignment related to the creation of auto scaling on the virtual machine. So I have utilized like Oracle Virtual Machine Sandbox, in which I have utilized the Ubuntu Y machine, in which I have utilized the Ubuntu image. And if I go here, then that file is running here. So I have created FastAPI endpoints, then I utilize the AWS server there, and I am utilizing that loading skill test. So once they're on the virtual machines, once that server is able to go beyond 75% load, then automatically it will going to shift towards the AWS EC2 Elastic clusters. So this is the my file where I have added projects on the GitHub, and within that I have created 3 directories. Within that app I have created one main.py file, and within that I am passing environment. So initially it will going to run on the local virtual machine, and here we are going to call the specific endpoints like health, gate. And to actually test the CPU test, once I call that endpoint CPU test, then it will going to give the message CPU load. Okay, so within one terminal that will be going to run, then there will be another one like AWS service launcher file. So here I have defined like means on the AWS I went here, uh, within that console I have created one user profile, IAM profile, and within that I have given the permissions for that my role. If I go into the IAM, then I will going to find the user, and within that user I have created one configuration sphere. I have given the access for that auto load scaling. So here also I have given the same name like hybrid auto cluster user. and I have given some permissions like two permissions boundary I have given. You have just need to wait like some permissions. I have also taken the help from some Amazon queues to set up and all those things. So I have given permissions like Amazon EC to full access and auto scaling full access. So basically it will going to go there and it will going to deploy. So I have written here conditions like how it will going to activate environments, FastAPI endpoint and all those things. Then after that I am going to run that command through the terminals. So here by utilizing stress I am going to utilize that CPU4, and within 2 or 3 minutes it will going to give the load on the CPU, and after that it will going to uh, deploy on that EC2. So here AWS regions I have defined like which regions, then scaling group name, thresholds, check intervals, consecutive batches, and log capacity, and I have defined one CPU monitor files. So once it will going to reach the thresholds of for the 75%, then it will going to uh, deploy that to the specific AWS server. Then it will going to call that AWS server file. So here requirement file, then within that readme file also I have mentions like what projects, file structures and all those things are mentioned. Okay, so now let's go towards the real. So within one terminal I have means I have just checked the FastAPI file where it will going to give us the some stats related to the like hybrid FastAPI to skills demo and all those things. Okay, now I will going to do another one things. Health is given. Okay, it has given status. Okay, now I have to call that specific endpoint like CPU test. Today I have tried a lot here, because on this Mac I have always, I don't know, but that's already that virtual server machine is taking a lot of loading time. So if I run there, then let's see what happens at the backend in the terminal. CPU test load has completed and it has given the result. Okay, so that function will going to run that CPU test. Now we will going to see like there is another code written in the CPU monitor.py file. I will show you. In that CPU monitor file it will going to give the services, how much it has utilized, and it will also going to deploy once specific resource is crossing 75%. Okay, so to run that monitor file I have already run, but it is we haven't applied any stress. Now I am applying stress here. So now stress has been started, and we can see where I went. We can see here it will take nearly about 2 minutes. Once this is done, then it will going to go towards that AWS server. It will going to call that specific one, and here we will going to see automatically it will going to create that access. So for that I have created access key and all those things. I have saved them into the one file. Now I also created one that template, so once specific has been happened, then it will go towards the that clouds. So here we have need to wait for 2 or 3 minutes because we have given time out there. And once this is done, then it will going to call that specific one file which is I have deployed on the GitHub, because here we will calling that document file we are applying stress, then it will go into, while true, within that it will try to go and get CPU uses. If CPU uses is going specific thresholds, then it will go into call that scale out function, and within that it will go into run that AWS services. So within that cell out we have mentioned like AWS command. So for that we can also run that automatic scaling command, but we don't require it. For that I will also type here htop to see how much it's utilizing RAM and all those things. Okay, so it has given dispatching logs for VM0 add successful run completed in 180 seconds. Okay, and now it's went towards the that server. I have added AWS secret access key. Okay, so guys, we have done this. Initially I have tried this multiple times. I think I shouldn't add all those things here because this is public file. So I hope it's went well. I have already done that. I'm stopping my recording, and I have also created a report and all those things detailed. If I went here, I think I need to log in into the IIT Jodhpur account. This is my personal mail, so I have created account, so I can't share all those information here. So within that I created reports, or you can see the reports. I will attach it. Okay, thank you, and I will add that key also here. Then also we can do that things. So that was definitely running around my systems, but now because of it's taking time, it's not ready. So thank you. I hope you will give me full marks. Bye.